Howdy folks, my name is Lance090 and welcome back to Let's Play Dwarf Fortress. Okay, so I recorded the first episode a very long time ago, and I just didn't have time to get back into it. I started trying to do the streaming every day and it really slowed me down. But we're back to it now. I figured because I just started and I do the same thing every time I load up that we're probably fine to just continue where we were. There's nothing for me to have forgotten, basically. I don't know what the names of our doors are or anything, but for the most part, my general strategy or anything isn't going to change. Let's see, we built our zone for the animals, so that's good. We're chopping down trees, we're digging out our holes. It feels like the sidebar here, the text is too small, but it seems like zooming in doesn't change that, so that's unfortunate. Not sure what would cause that. It might just be the way it is, but I feel like it's smaller than it used to be. We could build temporary workshops outside if we wanted to. There's not really a pressing need to. And I think the biggest concern we had is dying to a giant snapping turtle, because that's very easy to have happen. So we might have to build a military quickly. But let's just let it run for now. It's like we're killing a cow, the moose cow. Hunting dog is going wild on that moose. Alright, so we got that little alcove dug out for our depot. Let's see, we don't want to make water spill out wherever we build our temporary bases. But we'll start... No, not from there. So we'll start there. I think that size is the size I always go with. So we'll take out like that. And like so. Well, we want to focus down one side first, so that side will leave like that. And then let's build the trade depot. I don't remember if our miner is our designer or not. I feel like he wasn't this time because I think I thought that part through. I could be wrong though. I'm not going to worry about building a workshop. We don't need it quite yet. I often get ahead of myself on that sort of thing. I'm assuming we pastured our animals, but I'm going to double check. Yeah, it seems like we got them. Our dogs and cats are out. That's fine. Turn my fan down. So once our miner gets this area dug out, we can turn that into the stockpile and start getting everyone working. What's going on over here? Those look like weasels. River otters. I feel like otters might be aggressive in this game. It rings a bell. I can't remember if this is a wilderness or untamed wilds. I think it's a wilderness. But yeah, we gotta watch out for these snapping turtles wherever they are. That's just a tree frog. That's not a problem. They just straight up one shot your guys. I don't think it's that they one shot it. I think it's that they bite them and grapple them and pull them into the water where they drowned. All right, let's build a stockpile. This is the good old-fashioned everything stockpile. Custom settings. Animals, yes. Food, yes. Basically everything except, like, don't want rough gems. We don't want corpses, stone, or refuse, because there's just too much of it. Anything that there's just tons of that takes up slots, we don't want you to do that. Everything else goes in here. And honestly, these kind of stockpiles are really the best. It just gets everything taken care of. I often run into issues where if I make a bunch of specialized stockpiles, the dwarves start getting very confused about where to put things. Okay, our miner is our designer, apparently, because I just saw him work on the depot a little bit. Well, that was interesting. I've never seen that before. This was all one color, and then once he tapped it with his pick, it all turned into a bunch of different colors. I'm sure it just designates different types of terrain or something, but I'm not sure why that happened. It's interesting. I don't know. It's changing when he reaches the yellow pieces too. This is a different tile set than I normally do. I picked it because it's a higher resolution one. Yeah, now everyone's busy moving stuff into the stockpile. I can't remember if our carpenter is deactivated of his actions right now. Let's check Dwarf Therapist real quick. Therapist, our carpenter is... has everything enabled. That's yeah, it's fine for now until we get workstations built anyway. Soon, though, he's going to be just crafting things. Speaking of... I have to remember the commands here. What was the command for... workshops? Is this W? Yeah, W. Alright. Carpenter... crafts dwarf... Then I'm gonna want a mason... We're gonna want a fishery... a kitchen... Kitchen is Z, so I had to think about that one. And what's the other food one? Butcher, right? Butcher's shop is U. Guess that makes sense. No, they only have so many letters to work with. I get it. Alright, try to get those built. And now I will turn off the carpenter's hauling stuff. But they can still bury. They can still haul water. They can still pull levers because those things are all very, very important. And we want people to do that no matter what. Hell or high water, they need to do that kind of stuff. And then the miner, get back to work. I might let him build a depot real quick, actually. We don't have a pressing need to expand right now. Unless this is... it's waiting for carpentry now. We're probably fine then. Designate dig. We need a farm. And we need a... barracks. gonna design like that. Farm kind of takes priority over the barracks. There we go. So again, this was just a practice run of Dwarf Fortress. I'm not really... I'm going to do a tutorial series once it comes out on Steam. Which hopefully is going to come eventually here. That's why I wanted to do this series. It's been a year since they announced it. So I was like, oh, let's get that going. Alright, Carpenter, it's time for you to get busy with stuff here. First priority is definitely going to be barrels and bins. So things don't go rot on us. Trade depot's done. Yeah, we need barrels. Oh yeah, we need buckets. Have to wait for those to get done first. I'm out of drink. It's just not proper for Dwarf Fortress, you know? They're fond of drink and industry. Can't play Dwarf Fortress without drink. Already to 50 FPS. Well, the game itself says it's at 100. I'm not sure why the recording software says we're at 50. It's fine. Build farm plot. With one farmer, I just like to start with a single farm plot. There's no stone to mason with yet, so I don't need to get the mason started on that. Covered some tree roots there. Again, usually it's when you're mining right next to the tree roots that you see the tree roots. But that time it just... they spotted it at a distance. I don't know. Is this a farm plot then? Yes. I would like plump helmets all seasons, please, on this one. Just get us started with the basics there. Alright, looks like we're done with the wagon. So move building. And then we're going to need a new zone here. Well, we're about to have the... this is going to be the meeting area eventually here. But it's almost cleared out, so I'm going to save that for a moment. Alright, there we go. Zone. This is also temporary until we can get a actual dining room set up here. It's a meeting area. I think we want to designate this as location yet. I think just meeting area is fine. Alright, miner. And dig that out. Might want to knock out all three on this one. It's gonna be a major entrance. Alright, and since everything's moved now, we're probably good for... Oops, no, we don't want to do that. Don't have any plants to brew from? Find that surprising. I don't know if I need to prepare meals yet. Let's take a look at our stocks here. Yeah, we don't really need to rest. Don't have to rush food down. Our fisherman is too busy. Dig downstairs. How are you doing here, buddy? Let's get you building some buckets. Go ahead and make 5 of those. And then we're going to start wanting beds on repeat. Alright. So what kind of ground do we have here? Silt. Not sure how far we're going to need to dig here, but what is this? Rough-hewn mudstone. Is that rock? Actually, I don't know if that's rock or not. It's one of those things where it's like it's kind of rock, it's kind of not. I think it's rock. I feel like I've seen mudstone before. Obviously, it's pretty gross rock. Yeah, it's stone. Okay, well. Here, we'll dig upstairs. Kind of stinks that we have mudstone. It's like not attractive rock at all, but oh well. I guess I could just keep digging until I find the layer that I like. Then our doors will be taking unnecessary travel time. So I'm not. We'll just dig this out. It's like all of our goodies got put away into boxes at this point, which is good. Wagon's still not taken apart. Limonite is good, I believe. Yeah, I think mudstone's useless, though. Description. This is mudstone. Great. Thanks, game. I don't think it affects anything, really, but it's just kind of like, my fortress is made of mud. Great. Alright. Let's see, I'd like to try something a little different here than what I normally do. Normally I build long hallways and then branch out from the hallways, which is easier to follow visually. But for the speed of dwarves, they prefer quick tunnels. Or they prefer more verticality to designs as far as going quickly goes. I don't think it can be avoided for some of this though. Like I think this has to be a aisle for our workshops. Sometimes get this messed up, so trying to focus. Door there, door there. I kind of need. I want to set up a macro for this. I need to learn how to make macros. I don't see the command for it though right away, so I'm just gonna do it manually. I have to just learn the command. This. Sometimes the subtraction method's a little quicker. We need upstairs. The ends of all of these. So I'm going to have that be for later. Not in a hurry for that. Not even really in a hurry for the dining hall either, but I'll have that be the priority for now. Who's not busy? Mason, you should have rock now, so I should be able to get the mason working. Mason, you're going to get us started with the doors, because those are always useful. And who is this? I thought it was you to look at units. It is go to the list, but I just want to do V. Oh, it's V. Okay. You are the farmer. Oh, who are you? Okay, you're not actually the farmer then? You're the cook and brewer? Well, I should be able to get you started on easy meals then. These bins look like really fancy in this. They look like crazy fancy. Something different here. What are these? I think they're just gems. It could be not. Let's check it real quick. It's an ore of 10. Okay. 10's not great, but it exists. Man, it's still not getting taken apart. Our carpenter's been too busy. Kind of like our fisherman who's just fishing infinitely, but he's not going to prep any fish. Everyone's busy for now. so we don't have to worry about rushing anything down, but we're all out of time for this video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, remember to hit the like button, keep the conversation going in the comments, and subscribe if you want to see more. Until next time, I hope you have a good day.